me get rid of that?
It'll go away when I click back over the Wirecast.
So what's next?
We're going to do the introduction to the stream, and then when the introduction's over, we'll kick it over to Jess. He'll play first, and then Luke.
We do the video first, right?
Do an interview in it.
That interview will be played in between sets.
It's live. Eric, we're live.
Hello, 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 hello.
That's okay.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream from Rainwater Studios. It's Wednesday night. I am your host, Keenan Rainwater.
And I'm Mandy Rocher.
Last week on the stream, we hosted Coot Crabtree, Joe Shelton, and Dakota Curtis. And we're going to play you some top choruses from their performances in just a moment. But I want to mention pretty quick that we had an extraordinary time at the Playhouse for the first ever showcase at the Playhouse. We showcased the best performances from winter 2021 that happened here on the stream. Those performers came in and we played as Riders in the Round for 2 sets, 8 performers, basically 24 songs, and it was like one wonderful compilation CD. And speaking of compilation CDs, it was also the album release for the first ever Best of Stream Winter 2021 compilation album. So people that came to the show were able to pick that up there. We have extra copies. If you need one, hit us up. We'll send it to you in the mail. Or you can come and get it in person in June when we host the second ever Best of Stream showcase at the Brown County Playhouse. Now, that said, let's jump back to Mr. Coot Crabtree that kicked off the show last week with a song called 600 Miles.
I feel like the devil's winning. I feel like when my mama cried. Yeah, I feel like that wildwood flower. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yes, that was Coot Crabtree with 600 Miles. Up after Coot was none other than Joe Shelton with his tune City of Trains.
And one thing we need to mention here is Facebook dropped us last week, and I believe it was in the middle of this song. But the entire stream is on YouTube. It never dropped, never faltered over there. Facebook went down for everyone. We couldn't get on it for a few minutes, and so we never went back on. The whole thing is on YouTube, and the link is on our Facebook page. So please do go back and check that out, because we missed the second half of Joe's set, and Dakota Curtis was on.
And we love Dakota.
Yes, and he was phenomenal, so do check that out on YouTube.
And if I may add, Facebook is a great place to get announcements and to stay in touch. It's not necessarily the best place to find the entertainment and the stable platform that we need to distribute this. So YouTube's your better option. It's 1080p and it's stereo sound. So if you're going to really rock out, go to YouTube anyway. That said, let's check out Joe Shelton with City of Trains.
I don't know why the world has stopped now. And I don't know why I can't go now. The train has pulled away. The
the city of trains.
That was Joe Shelton with City of Trains. Up next after Joe Shelton last week was Mr. Dakota Curtis. And I can't say enough about the guy. I'll let him say it. This is his tune, See Past You.
Right now, I can't see past you. Right now, I can't see past you. There might come a time when I close these tired eyes and I don't see you looking at me from the corner of my mind. Well, right now, I can't see past you.
I like that song so much that I have probably sang it almost as many times as Dakota himself. I've played it with my old band Rainwater. I play it solo, and it's lovely. I even know the girl he wrote it about. Yeah, it's true. That said, that was the recap of last week, and I'm going to turn it over to Mandy to inform you about what's happening in the studio tonight.
Yes, tonight we have Jess Jones, Luke Powers, and Steve Fulton in the studio. We're very excited. Great show. So we'll start off with Jess Jones, and here are a few words with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure now to introduce you to one Jess Jones. Jess Jones, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. It's good to meet you. You just drove down from...
Near Anderson?
And that's a couple hours?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Right on. Well,
I got a
thank you for
little
making the
lost.
drive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
That's kind of par for the course out here. If you don't get a little lost, then you're probably not in the right place.
Am I the only one who loses reception, I'm guessing? No.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
I wouldn't think so.
No. But yeah, you're an intrepid adventurer making the drive down here. You came from the flatlands down into the hills and curves.
A little bit, yeah.
And you made it. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, yeah. Glad to be out.
So when you're not driving to strange foreign studios, what do you do with yourself?
I'm trying to write music. I play out as often as I can. It was kind of my foray last year to make this, my main gig. And I don't know, I hang out with my girlfriend and her twins.
Right
so
on.
we watch a lot of movies, a lot of cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time.
Right on. Where do you drive? Well, I guess I shouldn't say most of your inspiration, but where does some of your inspiration come from for these songs that you write?
When I was young, I was exposed to Townes Van Zandt, probably too young, and it probably had the effect, the songwriter effect.
Mm-hmm.
So quite a bit of him and Bruce Springsteen probably, got into my blood when I was a young kid, thanks to my mom. So.
Mm-hmm. Good influences?
Yeah,
both?
good influences growing up, so that helped quite a bit.
Right on. And then your songs themselves, they come from personal experience, or are you more of an imaginative
mostly
writer?
imaginative. I try not to put too much in my own work. It's I don't know, just feels silly. So I try to, be a little more creative with it, because I myself am not that interesting. I just, I play around with kids and watch cartoons. So
Right on. Well, I appreciate that. That's the opposite direction I come at it from, but I have a lot of respect for that because I have a hard time doing the storyteller thing. I'm looking forward to hearing your songs, and without further ado, let's hear a few from Jess Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jess Jones.
I need a place to keep my mail. It keeps falling down where it's at. All my clothes ain't been washed in a couple of weeks, and the night's too humid to get any sleep. That all changes when I leave Selena. Think it'll turn to something much brighter. Even if as ever. Without your conversation while I drink it, I've got no more excuses to go to work late. That's all about to change for me, my dear. That changes when I leave Selena. Think it'll turn to something much brighter, even if you don't think so, even if you're not there. Maybe this time it's different. If I can keep a straight face, if my tires don't blow out, if my mind holds out. Last time the moon was on the other side, thinking about the way that things they could have been. What if I can't stop reliving my yesterdays with the ghosts who were never really there? Changes when I leave Selena. Think it'll turn to something much brighter, even if you don't think so, even if you're not there, even if you're not there.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, folks. That was nothing. I didn't tamper with anything. Become a jumble. It won't tell you what to do without any purpose. You're lost. Your eyes are like oceans of tears, no aisles to walk down as you sit and count the years. Afraid of a life of purpose, a simple taste of life's fun. Bad apples are always on the run. So I make my own way. I'll admit no defeat, and if you can cut my hand, you'll see it still bleeds. But if you try to reach out, you will be afraid. Afraid of a life of purpose, a simple taste of life's fun. Bad apples are always on the run. little taste of life's fun. Bad apples are always on the run. Hey, thank you, folks, thank you. Okay, here's a tender song. Echoing sound turns full blast, just like you did on the 4th of July. Raising my spirits from ash I couldn't explain. Man, I'm so glad you came for the ride. Sweet girl of mine, what can I do for you? After everything you've given me, maybe one day comes around. Belted the sounds out that young folks make. When they're young, they don't know that and death will one day catch up. Out where the earth meets the sky. Sweet girl of mine, what can I do for you? After everything you've given me, maybe one day comes around. Once upon a time with so much hope, skipping my step, yeah, like a jump rope. Some come so far only to fizzle out. It's not like we've got anywhere to go. Sweet girl of mine, what can I do for you? After everything you've given me, maybe one day comes around. Maybe one day comes around. Okay, all right. Hey, thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight it is my pleasure and it's my honor to introduce to you Luke Powers. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing pretty great. It's a sunny day down here.
I know it's been beautiful.
Yeah, right on. I appreciate you making the long drive over from Nineveh.
Yes.
I was really surprised. I thought maybe you were driving in from Colorado or northern Indiana, but
No, I'm here now.
Right.
Just a couple curvy roads away.
about 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Right on. Well, I was happy to hear that you didn't have to make a long drive, and in the short time that we've known each other, I found out that you're also a woodworker. Did you say
Yeah.
also a metal worker?
Yeah, a little bit of both. More wood than metal, but yeah.
What do you? What's your forte in that? Is that a profession? Is it a hobby?
Yeah, so I've kind of always done, a lot of custom furniture and just custom remodel kind of stuff. So
Very cool.
yeah,
And so, are you more like a go on site and do woodworking, or are you like got a shop at home?
I am building a shop at home,
Nice.
but I also have a day job that I do. But
Uh-huh.
that's what I've been doing all day. Past 3 days is just digging a bunch of dirt, trying to get the barn ready.
At your place.
Yeah, my place. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, man.
So you found a good place. You've been there for how long now?
We moved back from Colorado in September.
Awesome. So you've had like maybe 5-6 months to go at it pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that we're now neighbors, and I'm excited to hear you play. You also mentioned that you're going to be at Partridge Hills this weekend.
Yes, this Saturday I'll be playing with a writing partner of mine. We've played together for well over a decade now. His name's Dusty Bow.
Dusty Bow.
Fantastic
Awesome name.
player.
Right
So
on. And what time is that show?
that is at 6 to 9.
And is that inside or outside?
It's inside, yeah.
Inside, downstairs, I imagine. I'm fairly
I
familiar with
think
the place.
so.
Possibly. They've got a separate bar downstairs, and they usually host most of the entertainment down there.
Yeah, they usually most places try and hide me away in a a hole somewhere.
They have a dark corner
Yeah,
with your name
yeah.
on it down there, I'm sure.
Yeah, with the rats.
Or
Yeah.
the rats. There's no rats at Hard Truth Hills,
None.
ladies and gentlemen. It's just
Lovely
wonderful
establishment.
music and good food and beer. But I'm looking forward to that. I hope to be able to catch you there myself, 6 to 9 at Hard Truth Hills
Yeah.
with Dusty Bow and Luke Powers. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Luke is about to play 3 songs for you, and I'm looking forward to hearing them. Thanks for coming in,
Thanks for having me.
ladies and gentlemen. Luke Powers.
All right.
And I say run as fast as you can while you're still young, while you still can. And I say go, oh nowhere's too far. You might find the light at the end of your tunnel. It's a bright shining star. Oh, but you'll never know. You don't try. And your dreams will stay just dreams till the day you die. And I say work as hard as you can. The heaviest hammer ain't too bad to swing when you write the plan. Get back up, oh son, when you fall. 'Cause I say that nothing good in this world comes easy at all. Oh, but you'll never know. You don't try. And your dreams will stay just dreams till they die. Oh, and I hope you smile on your life when you get old, because you can't rewrite story after it's been told. So I say slow, slow as you can. You got to stop to smell the roses while you still can. Oh, 'cause you'll never know. You don't try. And your dreams will stay just dreams till the day you die. And I say run as fast as you can. And I say run, oh, as fast as you can.
All right. That song is called Fast As You Can. This next song is called It Was Beautiful. Campfire, drinking, no reason for thinking, but nothing but what we done. We made it through high school, acting like damn fools. What we lost, we won. Oh, it was beautiful. No looking, just sleeping, too scared to speak. Just holding your hand as we jump. Back seats and creaks, head first and both feet. Honey, you were always one. It almost seems unbelievable. Young and dumb. Oh, it was beautiful. We ran this whole town, nearly burned it all down, doing whatever we want, chasing ghosts as they come, other stranger than some. Never too scared to run. Now it almost seems unbelievable. We're young, dumb. It was beautiful. Hitchhiker leaving this life of believing everything falls in place. Plans for tomorrow showed no pain or sorrow. These are the dreams that we chase. We're young, dumb, and unbelievable. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, yeah, it was beautiful. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you. I kind of want to tell a little story on this next one. Now I got the hook, the main idea for this song from my now late Uncle T-Bird. But my wife and I we had a visit in LA. I was playing there 2 years ago. We were just sitting up in some fancy hotel bar drinking champagne way too early in the morning. I just got this song and I don't know. It just makes sense to me. It's about my wife. Well, I got a girl just as pretty as can be. Smart as a whip, and definitely smarter than me. Why I consider myself one of the luckier men in this here world. She's from the north part of the state, and I'm from the south, but it's a pretty dang country up there, which is why I can't figure out just how she came to be so darn fancy. She got the champagne taste, got a beer budget, likes it sweet, like it by the bucket. But no, mademoiselle, I ain't a highfalutin, 'cause that French stuff don't get my boots a moving. Well, I was thinking about it the other day, and it just didn't add up. The first time I met her, she was hanging out a pickup truck, plum covered in mud, cranking Pantera. Well, it was love at first sight, as you could probably figure. So I packed up my bags and I headed out to Denver. That's where she was living. And I heard the beer was as cold as the Rockies. Hey! She got the champagne taste, I got the beer budget. She likes it sweet, like it by the bucket. No, mademoiselle, I ain't a highfalutin, 'cause that French stuff don't get my boots a moving. Get your boots moving. Give me some smoke now. But it's hard to imagine a boy like me in the city. But now instead of sitting around ugly, I'm sitting here pretty. We still go out and cut a rug here from time to time. Well, I hope all this don't sound like one big complaint, 'cause I'm as happy as a strawberry floating in champagne. And I still pay sometimes when we go out, when she likes drinking beer too. Come on. She got the champagne taste, got a beer budget, likes it sweet, like it by the bucket. No, mademoiselle, I ain't a highfalutin, 'cause that French stuff don't get my boot moving. Got the champagne taste, got a beer budget. Oh, no, mademoiselle, I ain't a highfalutin, 'cause that French stuff don't get my boots a moving. Look at y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and it's an honor to introduce to you Mr. Steve Fulton. How you doing, Steve?
Doing well. How are
Right
you?
on. Doing great. A lot better than the last time that we were going to get to meet. The snowstorm interfered.
Yeah, I tried. I
Oh,
got
totally
about,
understand.
It was more like a. It was like a physical reaction. I got about halfway down. I was like, just turn around, just go home. I just
hear
like
ya.
I was like, it wasn't even like a conscious thought. It was just like, just like, and I'm driving the other way right now because I'm frightened.
Well, I don't blame you. You drive down to Trafalgar, everything's flat.
Yeah.
You proceed south a little ways, and then the topography just totally changes
Yeah,
to hills and curves. And
Yeah, and I got close today. I went to the neighbors today, but other than that, it was good. So
it's an adventure.
I
getting out
met
here
your neighbors, but yeah, next
Right on.
time I'm gonna come straight here. I think.
straight here.
Yeah.
Well, we owe Tay Bronson a big thanks for introducing us to you.
Yeah.
He also introduced us to Matthew Marceau, who participated in our showcase at the Playhouse this past weekend. And Matthew was awesome. So we have high expectations of you. I hope we're not putting you on the spot.
Well, I'll mess up the first song just to get out of the way, and then it'll all be good. Yeah.
Right on. I'm not sure if you're going to make good on that, but either way is going to be fine.
Cool.
What do you do other than music? I know that you also have a studio, right? Is that you're a music producer? Am I remembering correctly?
I don't have a studio.
That's not your bag.
Not really. I've been working with Tom Doherty. He was in the band The Elms, and we were working on a record that we started in 2019. In 2020, we really just kind of put a hold on it for a while. I released one song off that, a song called Again Again, I'll Be Playing Tonight. His wife is a frontline worker, and they've got a really young daughter that he basically last year just kind of became full-time dad. So his studio work, was really kind of limited on time. But he's a great producer and stuff,
Tom Doherty, you said.
Yeah.
And where is he?
He's at, lives in Carmel.
Right on. And is that where you drove down from today?
No, I live in like South Broad Ripple area.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate you making the drive. That's a good hour from here, isn't it?
Yeah. I come, like the Nashville area is one of my favorite places to play. So I love to come down and stuff. So I'm actually at, on Saturday, I'm at Story Inn.
Story Inn down in southern Brown County. I love that place.
Yeah.
Probably playing outside on the patio?
Yeah, it's like 1 to 4. It was kind of a last minute thing. I just booked it the other day. I guess she's having a bunch of mountain bikers, and so she just decided to have some music kind of last minute. So yeah.
So 1 to 4 at the Story Inn here in Brown County. You can catch Steve Fulton playing live outside.
Yep.
And in just a few moments, you're going to get a taste of Steve Fulton coming to you live from Rainwater Studios. Thanks for coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Fulton.
Steady rain on the headlights, radio is glowing bright, playing the same songs I've heard 1,000 times before. I think of you more than I should. I try to be strong, but it still hurts. I know this is gonna take a little time. Miles and miles I try to drive between us. You're still right here in my mind. Well, I heard to see you walking out and seen the place inside my head again and again, again and again. Well, I can't pretend that I'm alright. I can't pretend that I don't love you again and again, again and again. My eyes are getting heavy and I gotta stop. Cheap hotels and hard luck. I'm feeling as lonely as a worn out neon sign. Smoking cigarettes and trying to sleep. Coming down's like an enemy. I can't go home and it's so hard to move on. And I keep on running from a past that I can't hold on. Looking back only wastes time. Well, I heard to see you walking out and seen the place inside my head again and again, again and again. Well, I can't pretend that I'm alright. I can't pretend that I don't love you again and again, again and again. When I can't say that your heart is mine, what kind of man am I? I'd be a fool to try to say I could hold on. Well, I heard to see you walking out and seen the place inside my head again and again, again and again. Well, I can't pretend that I'm alright. I can't pretend that I don't love you again and again, again and again.
First time playing in Nineveh. I'd like to thank the town of Nineveh. Keenan is the mayor of Nineveh.
Might give me a shot. They got a town over there and stuff.
This next song's called The King of Nineveh. Keenan.
I'll take it. I'll take what I get.
This is for Jess Jones, my nephew. Well, I'm saving up my best song for the end of the night. Hope you ain't too drunk to hear it when I sing it just right. I wrote down every word I could pull from my heart. It's hard to write a love song, but I did the best I could. Well, I find all these melodies inside the same four walls. We fight and cuss and make up just to keep from being bored. This life I know could be worse, and I guess that keeps me sane as we trudge through the same shit day after day. Well, I'm saving up my best song for the end of the night. Hope you ain't too drunk to hear it when I sing it just right. I wrote down every word I could pull from my heart. It's hard to write a love song, but I did the best I could. Hey, hey. It's good to see you here tonight, and I hope I sound alright. Hope you don't find a bottle, too many bottles of wine. I'm saving up my best song for the end of the night. Hope you ain't too drunk to hear it when I sing it just right. I wrote down every word I could pull from my heart. It's hard to write a love song, but I did the best I could. It's hard to write a love song, but I did the best I could. Hey, hey. Yeah. That's a newer song. I haven't recorded that yet. The first song, again, you can find that on Spotify and YouTube and wherever you find music. And this next one, I just released the other day. I'd like to thank Acme Fog Company for that fog. This is called Church Bells Ringing. As soon as I get in tune.
You said the word cigarettes in that last song. That's all I needed to hear.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
I said shit too. Can we cuss on this thing?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Just you.
Sorry. You can say everything you got left, trying to make things right. Say your prayers, wash your hands of everything you did last night. There's no time to run, nowhere to hide when you're drying out in the morning light. Now clap your hands on the 1 and the 3 you can borrow out of hell. And the warning sound of those church bells ringing reminds Reminds me that this time's flying by, it's all fleeting. We all gotta die, we just don't know how, but we sure as hell will find a way. Don't cry for me when I'm gone, just carry me to my grave. Don't cry for me when I'm gone, I've made myself this way. You can make a deal with the man upstairs if you walk a straight line. Catch him on the right day, it might give you a peace of mind. There ain't nothing but a soul inside this body that I think I like to keep. Throw it all away and hide away till spring. And the warning sound of the church bells ringing reminds me that this time's flying by, it's all fleeting. We all gotta die, we just don't know how, but we're sure as hell to find a way. Well, don't cry for me when I'm gone, just carry me to my grave. Don't cry for me when I'm gone, I made myself this way. Thank you.
Whoa! That was amazing. Steve Fulton, Luke Powers, and Jess Jones, ladies and gentlemen. It's been really great meeting these guys. They're all class acts. They all came in here and were just a lot of fun to be with. Very cooperative of our hectic schedule and our wildness. So we really appreciate them. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Next week on the stream
Is the Hammer and the Hatchet and Jethro Easyfields.
Right. And we understand that this duo, Hammer and the Hatchet, is old friends with Jethro Easyfield, that they have actually played together at some points. Who doesn't John Boyer know, though, really? I think he's played with everybody in the state. I'd tell you how I really feel about him, but we're live on the air. I love the guy.
Do tune in, though. The Hammer and the Hatchet, I believe, still hold the record for the most concurrent viewers on the stream. So.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
They're pretty amazing, and I'm really looking forward to meeting Jethro. He seems like a very interesting cat, to say the least. So do tune in next week, right here at Rainwater Studios at 8 p.m., and consider becoming a patron. You could jump in on the patrons-only stream that happens at around 7, typically 7:15. Tonight we started at 7, and then we do what we call the Boundary Waters, which we're about to do at about 9:15, maybe a little early tonight since we're cutting out about 8:50 here. We will do a bit of a Riders in the Round out there. We're going to get a little more laid back now that we've put everybody through the gauntlet. We can all breathe easy and relax, and we're going to kick it together on the stage. They're going to maybe play a little lead for each other. Even if not, we're going to hear some more songs from each of these guys at the Patrons Only group on Facebook. So for $5 a month, you can jump in on that. And I know a new patron bounced on, so I'm going to take a moment to add you to that group. So you are welcome to tune in. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, and if you were watching all night tonight, please do leave us a comment and let us know what your favorite songs were, because all of these streams right now, we are selecting the songs that will be on our next compilation album. And then those performers will be in the Playhouse next quarter in June. It'll be in June.
In June.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
we
let
do
us
these
know.
things on the equinoxes and the solstices as they coincide with the seasons. This last one was the winter deal. The one that we're working on now will be the spring deal. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, your input is appreciated. It'll help us figure out what we're doing. We're always trying to figure out what we're doing around here.
A little bit.
All right.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right.
Enjoy this outro video, and those of you that are about to tune into the Patrons Only stream, prepare yourselves. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye-bye.